like to join the conversation, let me know. I'll send you an invite, and then we can get it going from there. But let me pull up some things. I'm going to share the chart real quick. We'll get right into these. The first one that we're going to be taking a look at is Myro. I'll see if I got the caption for you guys. Cool. All right, this one's playing out pretty good. Let me just double check that the sound and everything is good to go before we go any further. No, this is definitely lagging like a motherfucker. Let me try it again. This is kind of wild. It showed that it's still the other screen that the music's playing. All right, looks like it's good now. All right, we're good. I like that song too. Let me close out of this thing. It's fucking. I don't know why it plays the sound. Jesus Christ, get me out of here. All right, we're good. Probably should plug that in, but hey. All right, again, Myro, we're at 182 million on the market cap. We looked at this when I was at like 150. We're all the way down here, kind of going along the bottom. I said, look, it's just hitting the tops. It's not breaking through there. Nothing to worry about. If it does go down, then we would probably be revisiting some of these lows. But things look good. It was the congestion area I've been talking about over there. And then we see that we had this huge run up here, and then boom, came all the way down. And then look, it's starting to, come back up. Right over here is the same top. So it's looking like it's trying to get to this point, and then hopefully start making a way up. It might not go straight up like this one did. I mean, this happened kind of crazy how it ran up there, but you might be able to catch it, or it might hit somewhere here because you have the top here, a bottom here, and it looks like that's kind of what happened there. It kind of rejected off of this bottom. So we're looking for support. It came down just a bit, so nothing to worry about yet. Unless it comes down here, then we'll start looking to see what's going on. But the market's looking like it's being kind of bullish right now. We'll see. We can take a look at coin market cap and pull up all of that stuff too. Just give me a second to get that. But Myro looks pretty good. 49,422. I did get a little bit in the game here. I didn't put as much of a position in there. I'm not really worried about it just yet. I do think that we break through the 40-cent range at some point. So if I get under 20 cents, I'd be happy. Just for the long term, for the length, I'd be willing to hold that one. Last time we got in around, I think, 4 or 5 cents or something like that. So we had a nice come up on that one. That's why I'm not too worried or eager. I know where this can go. And I have kind of looked at some other options, like a little bit bigger market caps for a little bit more growth potential. I don't know how big this one will get. I don't know, but I had a nice run up. So I do want to keep moving my things around and pivoting, because I don't know if this dog meme is going to be the one that gets the most attention. So we'll see how it plays out either way. We'll watch this. We'll watch these rejection points and kind of see what plays out with that. Let's see what we got here. Like that. Pull this up here. Go look at Kira. Oh. Bounced right off of that point right there, started making its way back up, came back down. So this is kind of like the same thing that we just saw with Myro. Had that run up, came back down. So most of the market's probably going to reflect that way if we start seeing the same kind of movements. It's just the market kind of getting a little bit more pumped back up. So people are cycling some of their funds around, getting back into positions because they know that these are great points to buy in. People were buying in back here, but now more people are getting in. So some of these guys might be selling this as like a quick trade. I don't know what exactly is going on. Sometimes I try to think like, how are other people playing this position? How can I get to the ahead of the curve a little bit? What aren't they thinking about? What isn't being talked about? That kind of stuff. So all in all, Kira is one of my bigger positions just because Cyber Frogs. This we were getting into. I forget what this one was. So this one again, this is like 3 or 4 cents down here. Ran this one all the way up, sold all the way through here, kept some of it and added to the bag. I did sell some of this and bought frogs with the profits and part of the position. So I'm not too concerned about that. I wanted to have more exposure to their collection. I feel like with the art upgrade, there's more benefit there. And then if I can sell one of them, I go right back over to Kira and buy, dollar cost average it a little bit or swap some over if it's a good buy point. But I really think that there's going to be a good movement throughout the next couple of months with Kira. Maybe not instantly, maybe not, in the next couple of weeks, but maybe at the end of this year, you could say, man, I'm really fucking glad I put my money into Kira. So it's definitely one of my most bullish positions and just everything in general. So we have 5.2 million on the market cap, 2,389 holders on Kira right now. Things look good, bouncing up here just like the rest of the market more than likely. But let's take a look at Bonk real quick and see what we got going on there. Again, this one's doing the same fucking thing. So they're all going to kind of look like this. It's just, it went sideways. We had that dip. People were kind of freaking out. Everybody was kind of selling off going into the halving. And then we had this. This still could go down. I'm not saying that, we're in fucking a perfect world here. This could still shit the bed, but it looks like it's turning bullish. It looks like it's getting support where we needed to. And we're making the next leg up to the next position. Bonk, however, did have a bigger sell-off, it seems like, than some of these other positions. I was talking about this one the last couple of days because I was like, man, like everybody's kind of forgetting about like the number one meme coin on Solana, which is, I think WIF is higher actually on coin market cap as far as market cap goes, but it's the OG. It's just not going anywhere. It's got 1.6 billion on the market cap, and we've got 702,000 holders, whatever. This thing's not going anywhere. People that are tripping out on these, like saying that, there's probably people that did go into WIF because it was an opportunity to get a bigger return quicker, but nah, I'm not fading Bonk. I think this definitely claims a new all-time high. Why not? But either way, charts look good. A lot of these, like I said, all of them are gonna reflect like this. They're all gonna kind of have the same thing going on. JLP finally making its move to the upside, looking at $2.80 target that we've been talking about here. You guys know the deal with this one. It's finally starting to move back to the upside. We went sideways for a little bit. One thing I will say is when we do have some of these downtrends in the market and things don't look that great, maybe this is a telling sign, because we have a couple points over here. It never really goes down, but it does have some points where we go sideways. I'm going to keep a closer eye on this and just kind of see how that performs, because this is a perpetual trading liquidity pool for Jupiter, and it's got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Tether, USD in their pool. So that would be a big tell and indicator on, all right, if this is doing this, maybe I want to stable my position, let this shit take a, crap the bed and see if we can get a spike up like this one did, because this was like going up and down, down, the lower 50s. But 257 is pretty good. If we can crack to the 260, it's going to be working its way up. This one's a slower grower. It's nothing to really, sit and hope that you're going to make it rich overnight. But if you've got a chunk of money that you just wanted to, have some kind of like gain on it, this would be probably one of the better plays in my opinion, because you don't have any stretches. Like this was the longest one where you basically weren't making anything from March 25th or so all the way to right now. It finally started going to the upside, but you could have had that basically here for the most part. Like you might have got it there. So no, maybe not exactly there, but you just see what I'm saying. It really didn't go too fucking high. You weren't going to change your life over this one. But the point is, what I'm saying is, I want to go take a look at the chart, see what it looks like as far as Solana, March 25th to right now, see if there's any correlation on that. That's going to be a note for me. And again, guys, this is why I tell you, bring a little index card with you and a pen so you can take a little note and not fucking forget this and be like, what was I talking about? JLP. So March 20 or no, that's the 15th. I'm a fucking idiot. March 15th through 420. That's the weed. I'm blaming it definitely on the weed. So fuck off. All right, 315 through 420. So about a month. Let's just kind of look at that and see, where we're at with that, because I'm just kind of curious. Anyway, that's that. That's JLP. 34,416 holders on this. 258 million on the market cap. Things look good. They got a little bit of an up day, green day. Good for them. I have exited this position. Like I said, it's fucking boring in a bull market. That's one thing I don't want to do, is have a chunk of money just sitting there. I mean, I guess it's safer than keeping it in like a Solana, but I still think I could put it to work more or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, you do what you want to do. It's your money. But we'll take a look at WIF. We finally went back over $3. It's $3.02. For what this chart's here, it might be different when we pull it up all the way. And where we at? This is WIF. Yeah. Boom. All right. $3.01, so it did come down a slight bit, but again, we're seeing the same thing throughout all of these, just a little bit of a choppiness going across the side, and then it spikes up. I had this one. I mean, this one isn't exactly the same, but from the bottom up here, it's damn near the same exact chart that you're going to see with almost everything here. Had our highs, came down, touched that support. Not going to really be a different story. 130,000 holders on here, and 3 billion on the market cap. Went back right back over top of that. So look for this to keep climbing on up nice and slowly. Jupiter is at $1. It looks like 18 cents or so. Let's go ahead and switch this up for the homies. Or not. Just kidding. Maybe I'll just click it. The clicky is working better. All right, $1.17 almost $1.18 basically. Same thing. You guys are seeing this. Jupe went across sideways, had the dip. So pay attention to this. Like if one starts, like you're starting to see a reaction to the market at this point on a bigger coin or bigger whatever the fuck it is, just pay attention to how that kind of starts to react, and then go look at your other coins in the bag and take notes, man. Like I'm telling you, if it's doing this, you probably had nothing to worry about. All you had to do is make sure you had some bread on the side for some of these dips. And look for a support part, like marks. Put a little mark on your little charty guy, like say, hey, this came down here. If this was to come down here, why? It's like, all right, we had some support right there. That's like kind of what you want to look at. That caught there. So now I'm going to be thinking, if we have any kind of volatility, where's the first place? Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'll be asking, where's the first place that this thing's going to go down to? You fucking fuck. And I would think, all right, this is the furthest or the first mark, because it's crashed all the way through here. I mean, hopefully it would catch here, but this would be the next point. Only reason I'm saying that is because you can kind of look back and you have some history of this and be like, all right, well, there's that one. So this looks pretty strong. This was a flash. It probably never wanted to go back down here. This was an overreaction of this, and then it came back down. If this crashy thing never happened, it would have just went boom and up there. That's probably how every one of these charts are going to look. But let's see what this is. 11.7 billion on the market cap here. 725,075 holders for Jupe. I got mine staked up. I just did my voting. Let's go take a look at that. I'm not the smartest when it comes to this stuff. I don't really know what the fuck it really means. Basically, I'm doing it in case they give me a better airdrop for supporting them and holding my shit over here and voting. But basically, it tells you voting rewards for the March, blah, blah, blah. 75% goes to the launchpad fees, yada, yada, yada. You can read this and figure it out yourself. But the round 2 of LFG voting is a success. None of these are voted for because my wallet's not signed in. But I didn't get some of these because I was an idiot and didn't pay attention. But either way, we're here now and we're good to go. We are voted. And we'll see what happens. But this and Pith, I highly recommend you guys getting yourself a nice bag of that and putting it in there and just sitting on it and doing the voting, taking part of the ecosystem. Do what you want with your money. I'm not a financial advisor and I don't give a fuck, but I'm telling you right now that you might want to look into this. The cats seem to be doing something over here on Solana. And next time I'll share the screen the entire time, so you're not looking at a chart. But here it is. Round 2, all these other things, yada, yada, yada. Do your own research with this. I don't want to get into it too much, but this is important. And it could probably help you make some money. But let's take a look back over at Juke. But again, these are all going to look similar. Nothing crazy. I'm not going to go through all the coins like we typically do. Let's go look at Slurf. There was a big announcement, or not a big announcement. It was a big announcement. I think there was like some crazy amount of Solana traded in the NFTs. I somehow, being so fucking involved with this project, did not get a Slurf list. I don't really give a shit. I don't know if I would have bought it because like I'd rather buy the coin at this point. But like I was like, God damn, I didn't even get one of them. Fucking drawing all these goddamn pictures and fucking making content. But again, I didn't do any of that to get a Slurf list. I just thought I might after I saw that they're making a collection. I was like, that's tight. Let's go. But 5 SOL on an NFT or 5 SOL on crypto. I'm putting it on fucking crypto, so I'm not even in the slightest bit upset. Give it to somebody who wants to hold on to that picture. I'll draw my own. And that's not a knock at anybody. But look, man, this is one of the first ones to get that reaction. Literally. And there was a lot of whales buying into this sumbitch. Like, this shit came down and everything else was crashing, and like this was the only one that was green. It was up like 30-40%. It was really nice. It didn't even take as much of a retracement. It didn't react to everybody else as much. Or as far as the market, we can even go ahead and take a look at the whale buying here. This is something that you guys want to take a look at if you're just trying to see like, hey, what's the activity looking like over here? Buy. More buyers than sales over here. That's for damn sure, and that's in the last 2 hours. So we have a lot of liquidity pumping into this. So just keep your eyes on that. Because I'm going to say this right now. This next week is going to be a bullish fucking week. I just feel it in my fucking veins. Like, I'm going to be looking after this when we take a look at the prices. I'm going to be looking to use the liquidity platform or loan and lending platforms like Texture, because you can borrow on your coins and you can borrow on your NFTs. And then you can actually loan out your NFTs so people can borrow against those things and do whatever the fuck they want to with them. There's a lot of really cool shit. Maybe we can get Texture on the what's it called? On a space. That'd be dope. I've been slacking with spaces. I honestly forgot the last 2 Tuesdays that I had a space to do, and I haven't even done them. So my bad if anybody was like looking around for that. That was totally my fault. I didn't mean to forget about it. Just like slipped my mind. But yeah, shit happened. Excuse me. All right, let's see what else we got here. Cat with Hap is such a boring coin right now. One thing though, if they're boring, that means there's probably cooking a little bit. So I'm not that totally upset with it. The Ghost Kid had some really interesting news about putting. Oh fuck, I forgot to write that down. I have an idea. Cyber Frogs. I need to talk to Andy to kind of pitch this about a loan, borrow, liquid to Thor idea, and yeah, see what happens with that conversation. I'm not being able to keep track of what I'm thinking about. Fuck. Anyway, let's just keep moving. Oh yeah, Ghost Kid. I'm doing a graffiti piece. Shadow fronted me some funds, like just to cover the paint, not for the job or anything. It's me just kind of volunteered to do this because I thought it'd be cool. I'm either going to go to a bridge or I'm going to do it on a train, something dope like that. Just planning it out, getting the paint. I got to go. I'm going to put that up here too, as get that paint ordered. Spray paint. This is the only way I think that my mind works is if I fucking write shit down as I think about it. Otherwise, I'd be just sitting here going blah, 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 blah. Just like as I type, that's basically my thoughts coming in and out. Spray paint. All right, back to Slurf. All right, so it's kind of going like kind of sideways, still going up, higher lows, a nice and slow growth. That's I don't know, it's a fucking solid community. Spaces every single day, bunch of people that always show up and want to be part of it. And this week I'll be ordering the tickets for the Phillies game. It's only going to be a smaller amount of people. It's not going to be 10, probably only going to be like 5, 6, or 7 or something like that. But I'm going to order these tickets, get the people together. I think we got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 guaranteed plus myself. And then maybe I'm going to bring somebody else with me. But going to do that, get the shirts if we can get them in time and just kind of get everything going. But it's going to be fun. I've always wanted to do something like this and get people together and kind of see what we can do with it and see how it turns out. And if it's a success, and we can keep them going, it's going to be a monthly thing that we all get together and go out and see the game. Hopefully we influence some other people to do that in their own local cities. My goal, like I've been telling people, is to like get behind home plate so I can be like putting this up there so it's a slurf, you know what I mean? Like everybody puts a card up and we're just chilling, having a good time, partying, whatever, going Phillies. That thing, I don't know, that shit would be tight. And then people are gonna ask what's slurf, and like if I got t-shirts, I got the foam finger. If I get a picture or some video with the fanatic, come on now. Either way, that's what we're looking to do. And every screen went like, oh wait, what the fuck happened? Oh, we're good. We're back. Next coin we're gonna go take a look at. Pith is up 10%. That's dope to see. Nub. Let's go take a look at Nub. I was talking about this before. I told you guys not to sleep in a big community with this. They did a partnership with Asset Dash with Meme Flow, so you're going to get exposure from them. I was working on that video. Didn't finish it because he didn't finish it. But it's fucking broke out. Just like we've been looking at. We've been waiting for this to get through here. Looking at this for, oh, dude, look at that, bro. I put that line up here fucking whenever that was. And look where it rejected. I can't make this shit up. That was like almost a perfect rejection point. Like, hey, that's going to be our biggest area of trouble. And you know why I said that? It's because we have this double top. It's like a head and shoulder pattern. So when you see a head shoulder pattern, that usually breaks to the downside. If it turns up the other way, you have inverse head and shoulder pattern. That goes bloop, up that way. This one, where you have the head shoulder, usually cuts straight back down. And this is a perfect example of that. Then chop sideways because we're just staying right underneath of that support, right underneath here. All of these previous lines are very... I'm a fucking idiot. I forgot that saying. But you get the idea. This is so dumb. But that's why I was looking at it that way. And it's cool to see that it actually popped right there and had that rejection, because hopefully we can break through that and then we can start to see the next levels to go back up to the top of the cat's head. This is the only way you should be charting meme coins. If somebody's trying to be super smart and technical, then they're fucking lying to you and they're full of shit. This is the only way. This is fun. It's entertaining. It's educational. No, I'm kidding. But it's good. It's good shit. Come on, dude. Like, fuck off. That shit looks great. It's not good. It looks just like that thing. All right. Anyway, what is the price of it? We're at 5 cents. We've got 53.6 million on the market cap. 21,471 holders. Got the cat inside the chart with the tail telling the story. We're on our way back to the heaven land. This is not a bet. Look, all of these spots right here are probably good entries if it's your first time. It's not meaning go buy every fucking coin. Pick a couple you like. Probably this one got a cute cat in there. Write it down. Go look at this. Go look at its Twitter. And look, this is another thing. If you start to see these little things glowing up here, that's a really good sign too, because, well, they probably want to have a Telegram. Telegram seemed to be good for crypto. Not as much for NFTs. Nobody really gives a shit. I don't even go to the Discord. Yesterday, I spent a lot of time in Discord. I can't say that, but when you see these things starting to light up, and this, even if the chart's down and the shit is right here, this is like 100% like get the fuck in as soon as possible territory. Because if the market does go the way that it's starting to feel, and my gut's telling me, it's going to be making some new highs. We're going to be going up to some new points. You're going to see probably some volatility. It also means that shit can come slamming, crashing back down, just like it did through here. So don't get too excited. Don't forget to take profits. Don't forget to scale out, or hold your fucking diamond hands and your balls to the fucking very end of this thing and do whatever you got to do. I personally don't care. I'm just telling you some ideas that I do. Once I get to a new all-time high, even close to it, I start to scale out maybe 2, 3, 4, 5% a couple different times, establish some more liquidity. Once I feel comfortable, I got like maybe 100, $200 or something like that. Then I'm like, all right, cool. Let that chill. I'm going to go back down here and just put it into something else if I see some activity, some momentum, some leveraging. just with the momentum. Not saying that I want to do that, but the other thing I want to tell you is you need to start looking at the different tools that we have in this market that are going to make your dollar stretch a little further. So if you were to buy into Nub right here, you want to borrow against it, and whatever Nub that they have that, borrow and lend tokens. So you go down to this little guy, see if we can find Nub. Well, we have Slurf. That's cool. All right, we'll just say, so you're going to buy Slurf, and we go down and find Slurf. They have $2 SOL or 2.7 SOL available for you to borrow. You only get LTV of 49.27, which makes more sense than NFTs being at like 90-80%. That's fucking crazy. So like honestly, the smarter probably bet would be to go get more liquidity from your NFTs if you have them, add to your positions, whatever you got to do. You got to be smart with this though, because you don't want to fuck your averages up. You don't want to be underwater with your NFTs or your tokens. You might lose everything. But look into the paperwork and stuff like this. The FAQs are super important. Let's put that into a new tab so we can skim over this. Let me send a tweet over to Texture. Get those fuckers in here. They can take a look at what I'm showing, and maybe they'll be happy about that. Texture was on one of my spaces when I used to host projects, protocols, and people all the time. They were one of my first guys up there to see them grow and turn into, I'm talking to Texture like a fucking idiot. See them turn into what they've been able to get into and build, and like they've never asked for any money. They build this shit and make it available for free. They get a little bit of a kickback with some of the fees and shit like that, but you don't have to hold an NFT or a coin or a gate or a pass. You don't have to have a password or a secret handshake. You just use the shit. Simple as that. She's on her way. Fuck, what was I doing? Oh, Texture. Let's go harass them. If you guys are watching this, go message Texture. Tell them we're live streaming their services. And maybe they'll do some cool stuff. All right, I'm gonna copy this tweet, put it in the chat so you guys can harass them. But if you don't know about Texture, guys, now you know. These guys are dope as fuck. They got a lot of cool stuff going on with what they've been building, making things possible, stretching your funds a little bit. And if you don't know, now you know. Let's see. Where'd I go? Most people with wealth are not spending all of their money out of pocket. They're borrowing against assets. They're using leverage. They're doing things that they don't tell you about because it's the best way for them. Boom. All right, it's in the chat right there, guys. Click on that link, retweet it, post it, whatever you got to do. I'd appreciate it. They'd appreciate it. But yeah, if you want to go to this, all right. So how does Texture peer-to-peer lending work? Texture peer-to-peer lending protocol in Solana enables users to borrow and lend tokens directly between each other, using tokens as collateral for a fixed period of 7 days. Borrowers lock their collateral tokens to borrow other tokens and to have 7 days to repay the loan with interest, or they risk losing the collateral to the lender. Lenders place lending offers specifying the offer size and offer price, the LTV, the loan to value. All offers have the same APY set by the protocol per pair. Offers with the highest LTV are given priority and are filled first. So if you have a higher percentage, obviously people are going to be more likely to take that, and they get the priority anyways. The protocol doesn't rely on any oracles in its design, meaning the lenders decide how much LTV that they're willing to risk. How much that they're willing to put on the line. They are willing to take and are responsible for monitoring and adjusting their positions, because you can change these. The stuff that you need to look into. This is really, really cool to dive into and learn how this shit works. It doesn't have to be with that fish lending and borrowing protocol that We know about where you have to get points from them. This literally, you just use it, you get pixel points, and the pixel points are basically like a percentage off of your loan. I'm gonna show you that in a second because that's one of my favorite things about using this specifically, and it's also an aggregator, so it finds you the best ones between Rain, Foxy, like it gets all the shit that you need. It cuts out the bullshit. It's not like you gotta fucking work for them. They're just making it available for you. I've had them in the space. They're like, we're not worried about money. Fuck that. Like that's it. And honestly, I was kind of upset that I didn't get to go to that break point because they asked me if I wanted to fucking come up and speak with them, and all I've done is just talk about it just like this to you guys. Like I don't do anything other than just share the valuable stuff that I find in the space. But why should you use texture? Well, because I said so. I'm joking. Compared to traditional pooled DeFi lending protocols, Texture offers lenders unique high risk and high returned APR, up to 1,000, whatever, 100% lending experience. Borrowers get high LTV. You see that. Short-term loans with no liquidations to hedge a particular token's price, exposure, or get degen leverage with sweet LTV. What does that mean? That means this. You go buy a coin. You're bad at buying coins. You think it's going to go down. You go fucking take a loan out. You got your liquidity for it. So if it does go, you just sell the bitch, buy it right back. Like if you're one of those people that your timing is so off that you can't ever nail these and you're scared to trade or you're scared to get into this is like a little bit of a safety buffer. You learn how to use these tools. If you intend on staying in this space, they are going to save your ass. I bought a Tensorian. I took a loan out immediately just because I wasn't sure what was going on with the price. I know they came down. I found out some other information. I paid off the loan. I went and floored it. I got what I could from it because I did not see this going back to where I wanted to, and it has dropped. Instead of me losing a total of 9 SOL on that purchase, I only probably lost about 2 SOL by hedging my bet. Basically taking a loan out with the highest LTV that happened to be on Sharkify. I used texture to find that, and that's exactly what I did. I got pixel points for doing that by going through Sharky. I believe that I got some of their fucking, I don't know, chums, chowder, whatever the fuck that shit is. Nobody really knows anymore. Their shit still works though. So regardless of my opinion and feeling towards it, I'm going to use the tools that are available. I'm not going to say I like anything else about it, but like I'm going to use what works, and what you get is what you got. Kind of like what they say here. No borrow or lend limits. No need to worry about pool utilization. Liquidations aren't there either. What you see is what you get. How do you borrow? All right, you guys do the rest of this. This is your fucking homework. I'm not gonna do all this shit for you. But we'll take a look at the points. You get them every time you borrow or lend on Texture. We keep track of your total balance to make sure you are rewarded in an upcoming season of Pixels. This is a basically untalked about foreign protocol where they're going to fucking reward you because not many people talk about it. Not many people are excited about it. They're not hiring people to market their shit for them. So they're not going to have as much. They're not the leader in NFT-Fi. They're the motherfuckers that are showing up, putting the blueprints out there and saying, hey, you do what you want with it. What you see is what you get. We make it so it works. If there's ever an issue, they've literally asked me, was there any issues? Did you run into this shit? Nah, everything's been great. I love it. I'll talk about it left and right. And, boom, there you go. So take a look at this stuff. I really do like it. It's super fucking simple and it's fun. It's fun to figure out ways to, get more money out of this. And you can change this little shit up. Normal turbo. It just changes the fees. You see that at the bottom. I don't know if you guys caught that. Oop. Normal fee is 0.00001 and then turbo fee is 0.003. Then you got the light and dark. That's it. That's pretty much it. There's no other bullshit. You can see who they're partnered with. Yada yada yada. FAQ, Discord, all the contacts. I don't know if you know what this is. This is a good book. All right. Hope you guys like that impromptu little shill on Texture. Peer-to-peer lending protocol, probably the better one in my opinion because it offers you so much more in one little hub and it doesn't discriminate. It just goes across the blockchain and say, hey, what do you got? Let's do it. So I like to see that kind of shit, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that. And nobody retweeted or supported that tweet, so no giveaways there. It would have been an easy way for somebody to get 0.5 Solana by just doing a little thing. I don't even know what the price of Solana is right now, but I am curious to see what you guys missed out on. What is it, like 140? So 75 some dollars somebody just missed out on by not 150. So exactly $75. Just like that. All you gotta do is click on that fucking link and retweet it. But nope, without the personal, I get it. It was only 7 minutes that you had to do it. And let me just make sure that it's not like everybody on YouTube, because that's hilarious. No, it's everybody on X. But anyway, guys, like, I don't have a collection. I can't give you anything else. I can just give you back some love for supporting me. Some days it'll be a little bit, some days it'll be a lot. $75, that could be a nice little entry on something, or some fucking meme coin to get into. But either way, let's go back to some of these charts and see what we got cooking over here. And I'm gonna switch to NFTs. Damn, we already went. It's already been 46 minutes. What the fuck? That's crazy. Tensor, Retardio. Let's go look at Retardio. I think these guys are fucking taking over Solana, and I'm not even remotely joking. This has been the nuttiest fucking group of people to be involved with, and like, they are not playing with this thing, and it's so fucking crazy. I almost fell with the FOMO to chase the Mercamilio thing. I am still thinking about getting in there on Bitcoin. Looks like a good play, but this is a great chart. Bottomed here, bounced there. Since then, higher lowers. This is going to nicely work out. 2 cents right now. This, man, you'd be surprised, but this thing will probably be doing pretty damn good. It's Retardio. It's dude, they got a great group of people in there. I'm telling you. I actually thought it was fucking a joke. Once I saw what was going down, I just listed every fucking thing I had. I was like, I'm not selling anything that has Retardio, whatever, connected to it. All of them. I was like, this is too funny. I'm not gonna do that. So, yeah, take notes, guys. Like, look for the stuff that's bought. Look for the stuff that's talked about. Look for the stuff that people are fading and hating on so much. Don't buy that at all. Pups. I mean, I'm just kidding. You guys like runes. I only played that up until here, and it didn't do what I want. If I missed a giant run up, I missed a giant run up. I made profit on it. I did lose a little bit on the NFT side of things. I don't really care. I know a lot of people are buying this under $60 though. That is something I will definitely share with you. There's been a lot of buys that support this under $60. Like, look at this with 50 there. Pretty much all the way across. You barely have anything dipping below 50. So people are scooping the shit out because of this run up, because of what it's done here, because of like how nicely this chart has performed. Came down head and shoulder situation, but it didn't break down because you are a little higher over there. It did try to make that. If we would have hit that, we probably would have did the same thing. However, there's a lot going on with Pups, Bitcoin, and this thing. From what I understand, let's go try and look at that real quick, because I talked to you guys about this before. I don't know the whole story with it. I asked some homies. They have not responded to my DMs, so they can suck a fat dick. If they're busy, whatever, I don't care. I mean, you can just click on the button and respond. But we'll go look and see if there's any breakdown of this. Yeah, so here we go. Let me pull up this tab for you guys. Pup meme coin is the largest on the blockchain pre-ordinals run. Solana, Pups, Rune Puppets. Migrating to runes with a BRC20 and ordinals pre-rune as a mint burn. So, don't know exactly what that means. Pups, runes, or marketplace is going to be fire. Yeah, all right, go back over here and let's look at this one. Soul Pups equals BRC20 Pups. So BRC20 pups, 77.7 supply, conversion, migration, so 100 to 1. I don't know what this means. I guess I get these. I get 100 for every one. I get 100 BRC20 pups. So that means I'll have like over a couple. I don't. That's a lot if that's right. I don't know. I'm just doing mental math trying to figure this out. Sol ones are the same as BRC ones, so we're Gucci with just holding the SPLs. Yes. All right, that's all I needed to say. That's that right there. That tweet. Oh, I'm not showing you this. Fuck me wrong. And here we go. I mean, you go ahead and put this up. It'd be cool to have I don't want to try to have to hire somebody to be a co-host, but it'd be nice to have somebody that was on here and want to be part of this. But like, if I have to hire you, I'm gonna fucking expect work as a worker. I don't want that. I want somebody who just wants to be on here and like do that. But yeah, I'm not hiring anybody. Fuck that. I'm glad I just talked myself out of that one. Anyway, take a look at this right here. So Sol ones are the same as the BRC ones, so we're Gucci on holding the SBLs. You can't retweet that, so I'll just bookmark that for another. What about Sol pups? They're bridged to BRC 20s. Do we need to bridge our Sol pups to Ordinal to get a rune equals BTC token standard, but existing pups will continue to trade pre-split. Dev is deving the best to migrate. More information following after protocol is live. Testing for stability takes place after the halvening. That's what we're doing right now. Sol pup sounds good. What the fuck am I reading? I feel that. Let's see. Anybody else in here that's a good? Me waiting to find out to get my pup bundles. Let's fucking go. How many pups then? This is pretty good. Will BRC 20 pups auto convert for the man proud? So pup, no more responses. He's done. He didn't want to hear any more of this. Oh, here. No, that's all. Nope. Pup to $10. Yeah, fucking, let's do. Aren't they higher than $10? They're like $53.92 or something. All right, so that's stuff I wanted to show you with pups. There's something going on with that. I'm trying to like get a better understanding, but it seems like you get 1 to 100 or something like that split. So whatever you got in your collection, times that by 100, you should have that many. So I don't know if that is the case. I don't understand. I have to get clarification with that. I got to keep my eyes. Let me go put some my notifications on this homie's job. All right, put that little notey on, Big Daddy. I need to figure this shit out. All right, cool. Word. We're good to go there. Back to this. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all I want to look at. Ponky. All right, let's look at Bum and let's look at Ponky. Maybe, fuck it. Plucky, Bum, Ponky. We'll look at all these. And I'm moving this. And that challenge is gone too. All right, book a meme. We've talked about this one. This is probably your best time to buy in. It's the lowest that we've really had anything here. This eventually is going to go back to the upside. This is one of the most not traded, but it's one of the highest market caps, 746 million to be exact. 77,202 holders on here. It is chilling at a nice 1 penny, and it's been at an all-time high of 2 cents. So you got a nice little 1 to 2x here. But the thing about this is we'll go ahead and just skip things and get straight to it. Why it's important to take a look at Book of Meme. When you hit Solana ecosystem and it goes with the best trending by market capitalization, which is the market cap number we just said, you see very quickly here that we got Dog with Hat Bonk and we got Book of Meme shortly followed behind all of these bangers. If this is this high up here, you should probably not fade it. It's a huge deal that this one is up there. It's like the last 7 days, it's trending up. Everything's going to have this leg though. So like, don't get too twisted on it. But anyway, look at that. Look at its place, 121 out of however fucking many there are. But it's not doing too bad considering everything. In the whole grand scheme of things on memes, I think it's up there. I mean, you'll see. Again, 121 out of all of these. I don't know how many is altogether, but we'll see. Right there. So you see where this is at. It's just below Pepe. Just below all of these. Well, not just below by dollars. You're significantly dragging behind all of these in that case. But it's the highest under $1 billion. Yeah, okay, so that's a good sign. It's the highest under 1 billion. Everything else just keeps dropping down to the millions. But yeah, things look good. Again, Dogecoin, we had opportunity to get back into that thing. Still, I don't think that it is a bad entry right here. Just be careful, like with your strike prices and stuff like that. That'll make or break your trades. And make sure you guys, like, one thing is super fucking important is make sure you guys are figuring out when you find your entries, also figure out what your exit's going to be. Like, just write it down. If you're saying, all right, I got in here at 16 cents. What's 16? I'm trying to hit a 5x. Do that. See what you have to do to get to a 5x if it's possible, if you think it's possible. But then also think about this. Pull 15-20% down from that. And that'll be a more realistic thing, because if other people think I want a 5x, you got a lot of mindsets gearing towards that number, and everybody's going to be trying to undercut everybody to get out quicker. So they're going to be pulling that trigger a little bit faster. So, and another thing is what people aren't talking about, buy that. Floki. I don't really hear anybody talking about Floki, but I see it moving. I see it's up here. I see it's contending with the top dogs. So, and literally dogs is what I'm kind of focusing on too. Dog. Are you not getting here? Cat in a dog's world. Isn't that funny? The cat in the dog's world. Then we have cat. Start going down here. We got, oh, you see a little slurper. And then we got cat there. If people really think that the cats are going to make a come up, you got to look like they're really far down here. Right? Smurf Cat's doing all right, though. The first YouTube cat. It's pretty funny. I don't know what the fuck. These things are really far down there. I mean, I figured we'd see something else by then. Yeah, so it's all dogs. You got Brett. I added to this position. I got into this today because I just had a feeling. I was like, I'm not fucking missing this. Nobody's talking about Brett right now. Everybody's talking about ordinals, ordinal this, ordinal that. I'm fucking getting some of this shit. So, all right. So if I understand this shit correctly, you are going to be able to get a swap from your pups to ordinals. Just like a straight bridge over. And they're pegged to them. 1 to 100 or something like that. Do I take the profit, cut it in half, or that's what I got to think about. That could be a cool move. But anyway, my point is there's all dogs, all fucking dogs, and Ponky. I'm glad that one popped up because that's the last one I want to get at. This is a very, very viral on Web 2 side of things. It's fucking pisses me off because like I had 4 different coins I was in that like just seemed like those were the next meta or the next kind of interest, and they did not fucking suit me well. Definitely took a loss and everything, like 3 or 4 sold altogether. I was really pissed about that shit, but I saw this shit right here and I was like, damn, I want to get into this, and didn't think much of it, forgot it wasn't saved on here, and not showing you what I'm talking about, but yeah, right here. Man, look at this bitch, this fucking thing, dude. Like, I knew about Punky too, I just didn't put anything in my head because I wasn't hearing about it. So now what I try to do is, what am I missing? What is not being talked about? What is in the same fucking stratosphere of these things? Like, what's not getting the love that needs a little bit of love? So, and again, these coins, buy a grip of these ones, right? And then go take your ass over to Texture, see if there's a good LTV for you to borrow against that. Hedge your bet. If you usually go down 50% and they only give you 50%, or 40% or something like that, or if you usually pick the tops and it goes down a lot more than that, well, there you go. You got opportunities. You hedge your bet there, and reestablish a position and work it back to the upside. Not financial advice. Do your own fucking research when it comes to that shit, because it's simple, but you need to wrap your head around it. You need to practice it, or you need to get into spaces. There's a lot of informational, educational type shit to learn that all over the internet. Now you just pretty much type in YouTube and you'll find something, or on the timeline. Somebody got you. But yeah, man, that's the last one we're going to be taking a look at there. I am going to close that out. There we go with Punk. Its market cap is 92 million, 92.8, so it's getting there. And I don't remember what the holder count was, but there's that. You guys, looks good. In the last year, I think, man, that really pissed me off. Missed that fucking that entry. Oh well. There'll be others. Maybe not like this one, but there'll be others. All right, that's all I had there. Let's go ahead and pull up a marketplace real quick. Take a look at these NFT prices, see what we got cooking, and then I'm getting the fuck out of here because I'm hungry again. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's probably because of smoke. Probably because I'm just hungry, and we got more shit to do. It's 4 o'clock, almost 4:20. Should we stay till 4:20? I feel like, is there a bunch of people cooking right now on Spaces and shit? Yo, I love Mr. 333. That dude is a beast, yo. I respect him. The dude just got the hustle and the ambition to he's been in a hard spot, yo. So you can show him some love on the timeline. I'd appreciate it, but I fuck with it, man. He's been so supportive of everything I've done, dude. I can't say no good shit about the guy. But let's get over here and take a look at these shits. And what do you think? I got a nice little fresh shape up today. Not shape up, but we got a cut. My barber was in town today. I was happy. Yo, you know how many times I've missed this fool? This motherfucker, yo. I would go in there all happy to get a cut. Haircuts are like a superpower. This some bitch wasn't even fucking there. I was like, you motherfucker. But he's my boy. I see him at the bar every now and then. Well, not every now and then. I see him there 3 times in the last 3 years. So, not really good odds. I can't say I see him there all the time. All right, let's pull this shit up real quick, and then I'll get you guys on your way. Is the music still rocking? Right. I forgot that I could rock that. All right. Sharky down to 3. All right. So look, this is what I'm going to say right now. I think there is a flip and a switch of things. Like the NFTs that we know and used to love and adore are not going to be cooking and pushing like they used to. There is a new fucking beast in here, and I don't think the only one that has been impressive is Degenerate 8, because I probably wear their hoodie and their hat every other week, and I like them, and I wanted to get one under 10, and I set it on fucking Space, and here they are at 14. Not buying it at 14. I want them to come back down to 10 and then see what I can do. Anyway, but we'll take a look at this real quick. We got Mutamon at 3. They're still doing all right. Not sure why. Probably just because the wash trading benefits, and they're partnered up with, I think, Magic Eden or something now. Sharkify down to 3. Mad Lads down to 104. I told you those are going to continue to drop. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, they're going to open up new opportunities and more accumulations for some of the holders that are already there. The Geo Bodens at 5.7, just sitting flat. Territory down to 15. I'll explain that. That could have been a significant loss for me, but I hedged my bet. I used the tools amongst the diversity, amongst the bullshit that was going on. I still knew that the tools fucking work, so I was like, I don't give a fuck if I don't like somebody or anything's going on. I still need to use your tools. Like, fuck, shut the fuck up. Let's just cook, you know? But yeah, I mean, it's a shame, but honestly, maybe they were just overpriced from the fucking gate, so fuck them. S&B Gen 2 doing good. They've been cooking and moving their way up. They're probably going to, let's see them flip. Let's see them flip Mad Lads. Let's see Mad Lads have to battle back. And not like one's better than the other. It'll just be interesting to see that back and forth kind of transfer. I mean, it happens, man. It happens in every market. It's just part of fucking marketing. Then we got the fucking this is so cool to see, this little trio of fucking retarded blocks of stupidity. We got the Tardio Cousins at 8.4, down 32.7%. Puppetardio 0.589. I almost sold that, but I was like, these are too stupid to fucking fail. It's like the Titanic of NFTs, except for like they really don't sink. They're just literally just not gonna happen. Remixelated Soul Babies. I did not grab one of these, but my thought and my idea here is, since I have a nice average with the Puppetardios, I might as well grab them remixelated. And if you get like all three of them, maybe you get like magic powers. Something, I don't know. I did hear word about, I don't know how serious it is. I think that there's some kind of airdrop for the cousins. I don't know. Damn, Famous Fox is under 6. That's nuts, dude. I don't think they recover, bro. I'm just saying, I do not think they recover. There are some homies that have been holding them from like 40, bragging about them being a stable coin kind of thing at 40. And bro, you are down. And like, this is what this, if you bought it as a collectible to keep forever, great. I'm glad you saw the value in it. That's not smart investing. If it bought for just a hold, that's great. But like, you had opportunities to get out and like do other things where they were just sliding down. But Jesus Christ, that's a hell of a commitment, though. Hey, I mean, hopefully you get paid out. Hopefully it works out. But that sucks to see, honestly. I considered buying them at like 10, and I was like, there's still going down. There's no reason I should buy this right now. And sure enough, same with Klanos. Those are back. Dude, these are nutty ass prices, bro. I'm dead serious. This is crazy as shit. I just feel happy that I made the picks that I made. I'll be straight with you about that. Getting into, do I have my watch list set up there? So I don't hold everything in here, but the ones that are down, I definitely don't hold. Out of all of these, yeah, that's wild. Lily's at up 50%. I don't hold anything here. Nothing here. Got this. Got these. I might buy another one of these right now because that's at a good price for the fucking Genesis. I don't understand the whole situation. I bought 2 of them for the season, and somehow those were at 3 sold when I bought them, and they were down to 0.1 when I just checked the other day. I was like, what the fuck just happened to these things? I don't know how they just dropped it. Like, I know that there's some Genesis or Generation or whatever the fuck they are, but it wasn't clear when the season started not to buy these because they were just going to get gutted and thrown to the fucking, like, what the fuck is that? It's a whole nother collection now. I wasn't happy about that. But either way, fucking still play the game, see what happens. I maxed everything out. I was like, fuck, I'm just going to give myself every advantage here. Trans-dimensional Fox Federation. 1.5. I mean, these might as well just go down under a soul, so the ratio looks somewhat okay. Great artwork, great fucking thing, but jeez, man, they really aren't doing any kind of justice or giving love to these guys at all. I honestly wonder, like, what would be the reason they behind stuff like that. I always wonder that. So, I mean, you see the proofs in the pudding. Cyber Frogs, Zero Monkey Business. You know my PFP. You know what I talk about on the timeline. You know what I've been supporting, and you know what supports me back. I don't know it all, but I made some good picks on this one. This shit, like I said, bro, these are gonna fucking fly. And you got an art upgrade coming. These are at 8.8. 5 get sold, they're at 9.2. 5 more get sold, you're at 10. You see what I'm saying, bro? There is nothing holding these back from somebody making the move. And it's only going to get juicier from here. I'm telling you. A frog here. And frogs fuck. So, whatever. You put 2 and 2 together. Do you want to fuck? Or do you not want to fuck? Do you want to fuck on me? All right, let's go here. I'm going to close out that. All right, that's all of our NFT section. That's all we're going to take a look at there. Hope you guys enjoyed that shit. We'll see what we got cooking here. These nerds never came up. We'll let them slide. Congrats to the Mad Lads. Yo, for real, congrats. If any Mad Lads are in here, big ups to you. If you're holding since mid, dude, mad respect. I could not do that. There was just too much opportunity for me. And it allowed me to do this. So, like, it really could not do that. But I would like to get back into some point. I'd like to, be part of their community. I would. That would be dope. Not for the money part, but I would like to fall into a position of, like, working with them or for them, doing content, shit like that at some point. That would be sick. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't happen, like, it's all good. I would like to do the whole fight as a Mad Lad. That would be fucking sick if I had, like, the shorts, the hoodie, and all that shit came out. Like, that would be fucking sick. It'd be cool to have Jakey come out there. And I still want to kick his leg. I saw that he had fucking Cody Garbrandt or whatever with him and all of that. Let somebody from Solana kick your fucking leg. If you guys agree with me, like, help me out. Let me kick that motherfucker's leg. All right, so the bottom didn't use Squidward. Yeah, this dude's fucking hilarious. Wizzy, and we got Chains in here. Our runes becoming the friend check of Bitcoin. Exactly. All it takes is staying consistent. Shout out to Xander. I like this guy. This is Gina. W on that. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. It's so dumb. No. That is not. What the fuck? I don't like that. I was feeling a little froggy this morning, so I jumped. Yo, I'm telling y'all, I'm fucking telling you guys, this is like your last warnings before this is just gets to a point no one's like, it's gonna run. It's going to run. Cheers, brother. I fuck with it. Sativa. What's up, dude? Live on Spaces in 1 hour. Sick. Uncle Eddie. What's up, Uncle Eddie? You should come on to the stream sometime, motherfucker. Who else we got here? Bones. Yo, this dude. I just fucking, somebody tagged me in his shit. I fuck with the homie. Boners RWL or Bones RWL. Check the shit, bruh. Wait, what was that? Man. Look, if y'all don't see what's going on, y'all tripping. Look at this shit. I like this. Very clean. Very fucking clean. I like how, dude, what attention to detail that is. The motherfucker sprayed harder here, and then since he had a little bit of a drip, he put it in his drop shadow. That's fucking clever. I like that move. Let's go take a look at the whole John. Nabs. NABS star. That shit's dope. XB. I like the layers of the color. The yellow to the oranges to the red with the flare out there. Got a little bit of light looking, like, I don't know, peachy looking color right there. Those stars have a little OG old school flavor to it, bro. That shit's fresh. I like it. I like it, man. This shit, I was honestly gonna go out and write today, but I took care of some other things. Nice collection though, bro. I like. Oh, check this, Jonah. I don't know if he did this or what the fuck this shit is, but we'll take a look at it anyways. Learn, study, develop. Boom, 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 boom. I'm really close to just getting a car so I can go travel out and do more graffiti and like cool shit. So, oh man, it gets me fucking hyped though. This shit's dope. But all right, guys, that's pretty much everything we want to get into. We're at an hour and 15 minutes, 15 minutes past what I wanted to do, but I just wanted to share that shit with you guys. That's wild. I just wanted to show you the shit that I was finding interesting with these prices and just kind of cover all them, see what you guys had. But nobody suggested anything, which is great. Makes my job a little bit easier here. Go through what we already been talking about and seeing where we're at with our positions, whether we can get in shit, out of shit, and what's going on the timeline. I am going to go ahead and order that spray paint. I'm going to be doing the Ghost Kid mural with 2 of the characters, and going to be doing that. Try to record it, film it, put together a nice little piece of content, and drop that. I thought it was dope that the Ghost Kids were kind of representing the graffiti culture and like the whole skateboarding, like pretty much everything they got going on with that one. Like I was super bullish on, and they're messing around with the token extensions and shit like that. So if you saw a fluctuation in that floor price, that is what that is regarding. Let me get rid of this fucking thing. Yeah. But all in all, man, the OG fucking projects are not even the OG. They like everybody's favorite project, the popular projects. They are getting like destroyed. Seems like the OG ones, they're not getting any love. I do know that the Meerkats got something dope going on, and they're thinking about airdropping the Meerkat ordinals and the OG Meerkats or something like that. So that's some alpha as well. Other than that, guys, keep your fucking ear to the ground. Stay like tapped in at all times. We're still in a great position to find opportunity in this market. So don't fade that shit. Like, take weekends off. Don't go out with the friends. Like, that's when people are sleeping. That's when doors are open. That's when opportunity presents itself. And the more and more like you kind of get all excited and you know that you're making money, like people want to kind of like brag about it or whatever, just hold some of that back a little bit. Don't tell everybody your plays. Like, keep that shit to yourself. Let it cook, and just know that you're right about it. And don't get shaken out of your positions. And you should be all right, man. Like, I've been having fun. I haven't hit anything to change my situation yet. I'm at a nice point right now with great plays that, when they take off, are going to be fucking insane. But the most recent, newest one I got into base. I saw that there was an opportunity where everybody was talking about something else, and it was a slow sell-off. Back down to about 5 cents or so. So that's when I started making my first my first strike into it. Now I'll sit back and wait, see how this little bit of a pump, because I think that there was one over there. This is my first exposure over to it. This is really the first exposure, this bull run that I made into Ethereum at all. We'll see how it goes. I think it was super easy. All I did was I swapped some shit over to Solana. I sent that to my Coinbase wallet. Not my Coinbase wallet, but like my Coinbase account. And then from there, I sent it to the wallet. I guess I could have just skipped it and went to the wallet there. No, I didn't. That's right. So I sent it to the Coinbase, swapped that over to Ethereum, sent the Ethereum straight over to the Coinbase wallet on the base network. So when you send it from your Coinbase, like the exchange as Ethereum, you need to click the network base and then copy from your Coinbase wallet. It says, like, it has the icon on there. It doesn't literally say base, but when you look at the different options, it'll say Ethereum, and then it has like the little blue circle with a line in it. That's the base symbol. You need to click that, copy. I think it's pretty much the same address as all the other ones, but just be specific. Click that one, then you go back over to Coinbase, paste it in there. Within like 3 minutes, I had all of my funds available, and I can do whatever I want. I just simply searched up Bridge. I think it was Bridge, and then I went to Base, and I hit Brett, I searched up Brett, and then again, like 2-3 minutes, I had Brett in my wallet. Now I'm good to go. Pretty bullish on Brett. I'm pretty bullish on the possibilities that presents itself. But now that I see how easy it is, I will be taking profits from some of my trades, some flips if I'm getting into that, and putting that into Ethereum and putting that into Base. Because I think that there's going to be a lot of liquidity that moves into there with how easy it is. And we just saw that Magic Eden was releasing something in the terms of Base. So if you're able to connect your wallet and all of that, we can see how that could go. Also, I'm not going to say that I'm not looking to see if Ethereum may have it already, but if they start tapping into liquidity-backed NFTs, if they do that, it would seem like Base might be the prime place to go with the speed and the cheaper fees there. Seeing that Solana is getting the token extensions, you got to think what is going to be the competitor and where it's going, or some of that liquidity going to go. If the token extensions are the answer and the plug, or for a lot of problems we've had, not problems, but if they are the solution to some of the ideas that we've presented and some of the technology we have, I would imagine the other blockchains need to find a direct competition with that. So I am going to keep watching, keep my ear out for it, because if there's something that's going to include that, we can see what's going on Solana already. It's probably going to be the same over there, maybe even with more money. But we'll see, because they have higher priced NFTs, I think, overall versus Solana's NFTs, especially, I think, now. But yeah, let's just keep our eyes on that. Some stuff, food for thought, I guess you can call it that for what it is. But yeah, I wasn't sure where I wanted to go with Ethereum exposure, and I decided to go over to Base. I skipped the NFT side of things. I didn't want to buy into that. I'm going to stick with Solana NFTs, stick with Solana trading. I'm going to wait for Bitcoin to kind of cool off a little bit, and people to make W's and people to make L's, people to get frustrated. I want to buy the fear. I want to buy the tears. I want to buy all of the stuff that people don't want when they start to look at something else and like that gets hot. I want to go back over there. So that's why I'm like looking at this like, all right, I need to let shit happen. Like, look at Base, for instance. Like, think about how many people made a video like, how do you get Base? How do you get bread? I didn't touch the shit. I just sat there on the sideline and said, yeah, you guys are going to the moon. I knew it's coming down. I was like, yo, that shit has to come back down. Every fucking thing has come back down. So I sat there. I was like, yeah, you guys got, it's almost 420. We're good. It's 420 on 420 frontwards and backwards. Like, this is it. But yeah, I was like, yo, that shit has to come down. And like, the greatest thing about it coming down was so many people were so bullish on it, and they were like, this is the next thing, everybody's going here. All I had to do was type in how to get bread. In fucking 5 minutes, I had that shit set up. I was like, bet. Bet. I did that shit so easy. Thank you. Now, what am I going to do with Ordinals? I'm going to wait for everybody to do their shit, fucking race around, pay high fees, and be like, okay, everybody's back on Solana, everybody's back on this. I'm going to go right over there and be like, so what are you guys doing again here? Where's the spaces? No more spaces going, You see the change there, and you need to, like, if the sheeps are going that way, be the fucking wolf and go that way, and then just come up on their fucking ass and just crush them. But, cheers to 420, fam. I'm not saying crush it, but like maliciously, bro. But like, get your bag. Get your bag. Why did I buy so many cyber frogs? Because I want to give people an entry. I'm greedy. I wanted some because I want to be a collector of their project. I think they're going to have dope artwork, so I'm going to get my best chance to get my favorites so I can hold them for even longer. And then I'm going to sell some on the floor so people that wanted to get in, they can get in under some of the other price ones, because I'm not going to be too greedy. And then I'm going to take all of that soul, which would be higher than my entry price, I'm going to go dump that in Kira. And then I'm going to be like, yo, I'm just fucking voluming the shit out of this, just lily fucking frog and padding around, like bang, bang, bang. No more utilities coming out with this shit? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, don't add any more. Let the price go back down. I want another one now. The more and more I talk about these, I'm done. It's an hour and 25 minutes now. We're good. I love you guys. This has been a great one. Happy 420. We made it. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm glad we did. I hope you guys got some value out of this. That's my main goal, is make sure you guys are seeing the opportunity, having a good time, having a good laugh. At my demise or my sake, I don't care, what the expense is, as long as you guys are tuning in and having a good time. Please get your ass over to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm getting closer and closer to the 1,000 mark. The goal for this month is 1,050. I know we can get it. I gotta get right back to work now. Like, I'm gonna eat because I'm hungry. like I said. And then I'm just looking at the schedule right here. And I want to get these videos out on YouTube so you guys can run up the numbers, knock this shit out of the park, bro. I'm trying to take it to another level. If you're not in the Solana Made Simple community, let me get that link for you guys. I definitely want to get as many of you guys in here. I try to give out stuff every now and then. The more you interact, just like, share, retweet stuff, and I see it, I'm just gonna like randomly ask you if I don't already have your wallet saved, and I'm gonna be like, yo, let me get your wallet. I'm gonna send you something real quick. It's as simple as that. And let me get the link here. I'll drop it in the chat. There's 40 of you in here. I don't care if none of you come in, but I just want to give you the opportunity to, if you so choose. And if it doesn't come up in Twitter or X or whatever, it's on the YouTube one. So you can go to the YouTube live or just go to my profile. It's literally right there. It just says request, and I can just hook it up. But boom, that's it. Have a good day, guys. Be safe. Get high as fuck, and touch grass, smoke grass, grab ass, all that kind of shit. Make sure it's somebody that said, like, you know, make the consent.